The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Mabuhay and welcome to the new channel. Our passion transforms a community that sees all things new. This is King Gonzalez, and you guys are streaming with us live at your own homes while I stream live from Quezon City. And you guys are watching the anniversary special of TNC. This is Realty Realities, Season 3, Episode 12. Thank you to our chief executive producer for selecting that music. I really don't know what the title of the song is, but it's really chill, right? Sets the tone para sa ating second anniversary for TNC or TNC 2.0. And for those who do not know, I'm not even sure if my producer knows it, but it also happens to be the first. Even the director will be surprised to hear it. It's the first anniversary of Realty Realities! And so a warm, hot Saturday afternoon to everybody. I would like to thank you for all the support. Later this evening, we will be awarded as one of the Rockstar awardees of the new channel because we have had 50,000 views for our Season 1 and Season 2. And hopefully this Season 3 will also be better because you guys are watching. And what do we have for this Saturday afternoon? Since it's the anniversary of TNC and the anniversary of Realty Realities, we thought to do something that's different again. One, I will be the one presenting the top and hot 20 property listings, both for lease and for sale, of our partner, which happens to be me, KingCong Realty, and we will be starting in a few. But before that, we'd like to thank our sponsor for Season 3, that's Robinson's Land Corporation, for trusting our show And yes, I know you guys have been waiting to see what properties Robinson's Land has to offer, pati yung mga office, yung office possibilities nila. But we will get Mr. Jericho Go, who is the chairman of the Robinson's Land investment company, the REIT company, as well as the president of the Robinson's Land offices. Yes, we will get him for this show. Most likely on our last episode, which is the 14th episode, some 2 weeks from now. All right. So, are you guys excited? Excited na ba kayo marinig kung ano yung 20 property listings ng KingCong Realty that you will only hear online the first time around? And I tell you, dahil busy po ako producing Realty Realities and the content in this show, is that I have not been as active in marketing these properties. So you guys are in luck, because for most of you, you'll hear this property the first time around. At bago dyan, ito pa yung isang sponsor natin. WJH Home and Body Essentials. Ms. Hannah Cruz, marami pong salamat sa pagsuporta. And you, the viewers, will be benefiting from the sponsorship, because you can use this in spraying your sala, your living room. You can also use this for your bedroom or any place in your home that you want to smell good. Just use WJH Home and Body Essentials. Like this one, it's Relief. It's a disinfectant room and linen spray. Paano? Simple lang. Just shout out anybody. If you want to shout out your name, just post it in the comment section at the bottom of your screen, or whether it be on the left or right of your screens, wherever you're watching us from. Put it in the comment section. If you have any questions with regards to the property that we will be presenting to you, just put it in the comment section. Or if you just want to say hello to me, just put it there. Or if you want to say hello to anybody this Saturday afternoon, just put it there. Or if you are a broker, if you are an agent, if you are a property owner, and you want me to shout out to everybody that beautiful property that you're selling or having leased, I will read it for you, because this show is not for me, it's for you. It's for all of you to learn, and then of course to appreciate the beautiful properties that we are selling here in Realty Realities. Okay? Am I ready? Am I ready to show you the first property? Well, I guess I am. Sige. Please bear with me, because this is another first. I will be the one to click on the presentation slides para hindi mapagod si Direk, because she has a lot of shows to direct today, including our show, I think later tonight, which is the Rockstar Awards at 7 p.m. So if you want to see who are the rock stars of TNC, you're looking at one. And the others, tune in to TNC, the new channel here. Still, this is the same Facebook page. Also, at 10 o'clock, ito yung once in a blue moon na ginagawa ng mga boys, mga boy hosts of TNC. I don't even know the title. Direct, can you show it later? No? Later, 10 o'clock, wala lang, guluhan. Balita ko, pwedeng uminom. Pwede ba talaga uminom on the show habang nag-host? I don't know, but we'll see. So, Jam at Home. Thank you, Derek. That's the name. Jam at Home at 10 p.m. So we have the different male hosts of TNC. Medyo kaguluhan po to. We'll talk to you about sports. We'll talk to you about music. We won't talk to you about politics because we've had enough of that already. Okay? And we'll talk about families and relationships. And we'll talk about things that we don't usually talk about in the shows that we have here in the new channel. Tama ba yon, Direk? Tama ba yon, Ma'am Apple? All right. Okay. Thank you again to those property owners who have shared with us through KingCong Realty these listings, and to those who I invited over just to see what we have. Maraming salamat. We'll be starting in 1, 2, 3. Can you see it? Can they see it, Direct? Okay, if I move it like one back like like this, did it move? Can I hear a yes? Okay. All right, all right. So 20. The reason why I chose 20 is obviously because it's 2.0, the second year anniversary of TNC. So we picked the 20 top and hot properties for sale and lease of our partner KingCong Realty. All right. Disclaimer, we have a lot more hot and top property listings at KingCong Realty. But we just, for purposes of this show, we had to cut it to 20. So, wag sanang magtampo yung mga other property owner friends that and clients that we have. We will surely have another show to showcase all these properties, these beautiful properties that you've entrusted in KingCong Realty. All right. So to start off, learning muna tayo. No? So since this is also the first year anniversary of Realty Realities, we said that this is not just for fun, not just for earning business, not just for selling, but also for learning. And our learning number one comes from our very first guest in season one, Mr. O.Y. Casillan, and he also happens to be the season sponsor, care of SMDC. And he says that the sales funnel is to structure your work process. Hindi bara-bara dapat ang pagtatrabaho because it is already a proven process that produces sales. 1, you prospect. 2, you qualify those prospects. And then 3, you follow up on those prospects. And then finally, you close the sale. And that's what we're gonna do with our first property, which is a 5.8 hectare Baguio mixed-use property for sale. And where is it? Where is it? It's right across PMA. You'll see the pictures later on, but it's directly across the iconic PMA. It's also near the Lawakan Airport. If you don't want to drive to Baguio, if you just want to fly there, I think it's less than an hour. And then it has dramatic mountain views with lush pine forest and cool weather, care of Baguio weather. It's an ultra prime property for mixed use, which already has complete permits in terms of developments. Naasikaso na po siya nung current owner, which postponed their development for other priorities. So, ano to? Titled na rin to. All for only 3,000 pesos per square meter. And how does it look like? Ayan, yan po. If you see my, hopefully you also see my arrow. PMA is over here. And then right across the road leads to this 5.8 hectare property. The entrance is like this, right? And once you enter it, you'll see lush greeneries. So the property is sloping, so it's a very good residential but with commercial component na development. So 5.8 hectares. If you're one of the developers thinking of something like this, you know the drill. You contact us at 0917-166-6234 or 0917-803-2552. Right, what's the next property? I hope it also moved. It's a 1 point. No, no, it's a 6.6 hectare property in Bacoloro, Pampanga. Uh, I I drove to this place just a couple of weeks back. And from MacArthur Highway, you just make a left if you're headed towards Angeles. You just make a left there, and then 5 minutes from that intersection, you'll already reach this property. It's near so many places which I actually typed in. But if you inquire from us, we'll send you the list. It's also for mixed use development, titled and complete permits already, all for 2,500 per square meter. So as you can see here, uh, yung MacArthur Highway is somewhere here. You enter the property through this right of way, which is St. Mary subdivision. And the developer of this subdivision, they're the ones who also own the 6.6 hectares. So they're giving you the right of way to enter this property. Okay, so you already have houses along the way. That's the right of way. You also see the property's facade. Very flat, very flat. Tapos mga talahib pa lang yung nandun. So if you're interested, you know the drill. Get in touch with us. And then we have next is a Subic Zambales property. Very highly commercial. It's a total of we'll try to jump back to this Subic property because I just received a message from the property seller, and he's giving us updates as to this Subic property. So kung medyo ting, uy, Subic. Medyo ano lang tayo. After the commercial break, we'll feature it. Ha? So, talon muna tayo sa second property. Well, if you guys are asking, bakit second property pa lang, King? Samantalang tatlo na, almost three na nabanggit mo. Because all those three properties, they're owned by one property seller. So, we just put it into one. So, ito yung isa sa mga hot to. Bakit? Kasi yung frontage pa lang ng property, this is very wide frontage. If you're coming from Batasan Hills, and then yung papunta kayo ng Marikina, ng Rizal, diba? And then you turn left into Philinvest 2 Road so that you can enter Philinvest 2 Sugar Town. This property is right smack there, has 40 meters of frontage on Philinvest 2 Road. So, kung taga Philinvest 2 kayo, malamang hindi nyo po nami-miss to kasi napakalawak. It used to be a school, no? Escola de Pio, but it was converted into a corporate office. However, due to the changes in the pandemic, they had to sell it. So they're selling it right now after doing renovation works already on the school building. So kumbaga, school building siya, pero prepared na siya to be a mixed use of a commercial as well as office building. So this was the planned design for it to be. As you can see, the ground floor, it's meant for commercial spaces. It's a 2011 No, so 2011, and this building over here sits on about a 400 square meters that's facing Philinvest 2. And you have a lot of open space at the back. In fact, there's a full basketball court at the back, there's a playground, there's also a chapel. So if you're thinking of a mixed use development again, 'di ba? Yung back portion, you can do we also did the feasibility study of this property. You can make around at least 10 different townhouses at the back, townhouse units, and then sell it. And then you can retain the front portion, which is the commercial building that you just saw earlier. How much? All for only 110 million. Negotiable pa ba? It's not in there, but we'll go check and ask the property owner if you guys are interested. So what's next? Ito, very recent lang to. In fact, we just had the most of the things that we're presenting here. These are exclusive listings of KingCong Realty. So if you like it, just get in touch with us, and our friendly sales officers will attend to your list, to your inquiries. You can call us or text us at 0917-166-6234, or on Facebook we are reachable at King Kong Agency. King Kong Agency. Our Kong is spelled Cong. So this number 3 property is Fimar Arcade. Does it ring a bell? Yung mga taga Maginhawa. Meron bang taga Maginhawa dito sa mga nanonood? Meron bang mga taga Commonwealth or taga Fairview? Malamang nadadaanan niyo po ito. Bakit? Kasi once you turn right into Commonwealth, coming from the Quezon City Memorial Circle, this is the first property on your right na bubungad po sa inyo. So it's at the corner of Masaya Street. Masaya Street? Kaya dapat masaya. Yan. Kasi napakaganda ng location. Napakaganda ng yung structure mismo ng building na ito. So I think it's easier for you to recognize once you see this picture. Kita ba nila direct? You guys see it? Yeah? Sige. Okay. Di ba pagkanan niyo po ng Commonwealth, bago kayo umabot doon sa entrance ng University of the Philippines, you see a mini stop there? That's where the building is at. Or that's the building where mini stop is. It used to have Paddy's Point on the 3rd floor, doon sa mga nagtutugs-tugs or mga nagchichilax-chilax sa Paddy's, but it's not there anymore. But don't worry, because with the location of something like this, it's very easy for us, through the help na rin of KingCong Realty, to find you a tenant for that space. So, kung nasa Masaya Street naman kayo, ganyan yung itsura. Do we know the measurement of the frontage? Ayan. Ay, ba't wala dito? So, it sits on a 400 square meter lot with a total floor area, because it's 3 floors, 900 square meters. It has a rental income of pre-pandemic of 800,000 pesos, all for 150 million. And I hear, tama ba? It's negotiable. All right? So, ay, di na pala ganito yung telepono ngayon, no? Okay. So, you want to talk to me about rental income? Because we may be the right persons to talk about rental income, since the chief executive producer and I were trained by SM Leasing in terms of leasing and attracting tenants to spaces. All right. So, personally, this 800,000 is still small, even during this time of pandemic. we assure you that we can hit at least 1 million in rental income if you get this property. All right? Itaga nyo sa bato. Ganyan kataas ang kumpiyansa ko sa property na to. Oy, number 4. Number 4 is ang maginawa kasi nandun na tayo sa area eh. So, masaya, kaliwa naman tayo ng maginawa. So, it's a maginawa commercial building. And again, if you are from the area or napapatambay kayo sa food street called Maginhawa, it's the St. Vincent School. Ayan. You guys know that schools, kumbaga, they've changed their business model. In fact, in the last 2 years, it's all online school, right? So St. Vincent decided that they don't need the school building anymore, and they want you to own it, to put it to better use. If you have an office, if you're still renting your office and you want to have your own office building, then this is something right for you. Why? It's in Maginawa Street. It's an up and coming, hindi nga up and coming eh. Kasi it has come na, 'di ba? Yung Maginhawa is recognized by everybody. In fact, majority of businesses are already in Maginhawa. In fact, nire-regulate na siya ni City Hall, 'di ba? Para to make it not as crowded as it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors, no? So it has 5 floors of school building which you can turn into your own office building, all for 80 million. 80 million lang po ang 300 square meter lot, with a floor area of the building totaling 1,200 square meters. And it's as far as we know, it's the only building that's for sale at the heart of QC's Food Street. Okay, next. Kailangan natin medyo magmadali. Number 5. It's a Project 6 commercial property for sale. It's right smack at the commercial area of Project 6, which is Road 1. Bakit? Kasi Road 1 is the one that connects Mindanao Avenue to Visayas. Kung nagso-shortcut kayo, yun na yun. No? Tapos, may additional pa yan. Nasa kanto pa yan ng Road 8. Uy, parang nakalimutan niya yung sarili niyang street where my office is located. So, Road 8. Road 8 is the street that has the groceries in Project 6. It also has Our Lady of Mount Carmel, the Catholic Church in the area. So this property is at the corner of these 2 busy streets. Yan, no? Ganda. Ganda. You can use the first 2 floors, 3 floors po siya. The first 2 floors, you can use it for your residents. Kasi uso dito yun, no? Yung ground floor na ito, pwede nyong pa-lease right now to tenants are leasing it. One's a water station, and then the other one that you see in front is a grocery. So, pwedeng ganon. May rental income na kayo, tapos nakatira kayo sa second at saka sa third floor. Kung hindi naman, right now, what the property owner is using it for, yung second and third floors nila, ginagamit nila for their office. And they're earning rental income from the ground floor. So there's a slanting parking lot right in front of the property. How much is it? It's only 20 million. That's negotiable. I had a call the other day. No, that's negotiable. Lot area is 84 square meters, but the floor area, because it's 3 floors, it's 200 square meters. Okay? Medyo magpapahinga lang ako ng konti, Direk. I'm na, yan. Thank you. Because I want to read. Uy! Totoo ba to? 66 kanina yung live views, yung mga eyeballs. Yung nakikita nyo ngayon, 62. Aba, marami tayong nahatak ngayong araw na to. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know you guys are excited as well as I am, to proceed in reading all those. But then again, if you have any comments, if you have any shoutouts, kung meron kayong gustong ipabate, kahit kayo mga program hosts yung mga kahit yung mga people in the new channel. Because if you shout out, simple lang. Mag-shoutout lang kayo pa ang mananalo or mabibigyan ng Excite. It's a home and body linen and mist spray for care of WJH Home and Body Essentials. Meron kayong gustong lumalabo. Yan, Direk. Okay na ba? All right. Sige. Direk, I'm not sure if you are showing to them the contact number of our partner, KingCong Realty, because it's amazing that we are able to do live selling of properties, and this is something that is experimental. who would be selling properties on screen? Pero kung gusto nyo naman na ngayon, bilhin nyo na. Parang marketplace lang to ng TNC. Sabi ng marketplace, just put mine. Mine, tapos isulat nyo lang yung number or yung name ng property. Mine, Batasan Commercial Property. Mine, Project 6 Commercial Building. At mapapasain nyo yan. Well, hindi ko naman sinasabing kailangan nyo nang magbayad eh. Just let me know if you're interested. And sabi sa sales, there is power in the word. So if you claim it, you're one step to owning it. And I know, because I want it too, that you want it. All right? So mine, let me know kung anong interesting sa inyo. And then we'll send you details. If you're comfortable in putting your cell phone number as well as name in the comment section, just put it so that we can send you yung mas comprehensive presentation of these listings, or we can give you a call. All right. Sige, we'll proceed direct to the next 5, and then after that we'll have a commercial break. All right. So what's next? Ayan, we're still, if you guys just tuned in to Realty Realities on TNC just now, what we're featuring are the top 20 listings of our partner, KingCong Realty. So we're at number 6. It's a Visayas Avenue building. Naku, isa pa tong hot eh. Itong Visayas Avenue, alam nyo kung gaano karaming inquiries na kukuha namin para bumili sa Visayas Avenue? Jay? Marami. Okay. Ito bago lang to. Tracking details, kahapon lang na i-text sa amin. So what is it? Sa mga agents dyan, we have the exclusive. Exclusive po tayo dito. So if you want to sell this, please course it through KingCong Realty. So this is a property that's right across Katunings. Kahilera siya ng Wilcon. So very very prime building. It's located in one of the hottest commercial areas in Quezon City, which is Visayas. Almost all of the fast food chains are already located in the area, and we're also talking to other fast food chains who want in the Visayas Avenue market. It's 630 square meters, 2,000 in terms of floor area. It has a frontage of approximately 15 meters, all for only 140 million. Negotiable. Okay. So, kita nyo ba? Congressional Building. Avenue Building. Congressional Avenue. From the property sa Visayas, if you wanna go to Congressional, you make a left on Congressional, Then you see a Starbucks there on the right. And then makikita nyo, uy, nagiging busy na dito kasi nandun na Northbridge Plaza, nandun na Berkeley Square yata ang pangalan. And bago kayo umabot sa SM Sherry Congressional, one of the busiest spots in the area, bago kayo umabot sa Circle C, you're getting free promotion because we need to mention those names because those are important locators. No, to us site developers, these are very important terms. Before SM Cherry, there's a building. Before that building is this commercial building. Yan. So, outdated yung picture because this is already leased to a pet shop, all right, and grooming. And then you still have Grill Queen here. Then you also have tenants on the driveway leading to the back portion. Plus you also have a tenant at the back. Merong eatery sa likod yan. And then there's a couple of parking spaces at the back. There's also Select Marketing here. So tenanted na siya. All for yung rental income 300,000 per month. Okay? It ranges. I think it was pre-pandemic that they were earning 300,000 per month. During the pandemic, it slid to 200,000. But then again, I tell you, as commercial property specialists, this area is hot and we can get more tenants. If say for example replacement is what you are interested in, we can do that. We can manage that for you if you want to replace the tenants. But as it is right now, it's already earning rental income. So 509 square meters yung lot area. The back portion of this property is already the SM Cherry. Nakaslant kasi siya. All for 99 million negotiable. So I keep on saying that it is a building away from SM Cherry because ito yung busiest commercial trade area ng Congressional Visayas and the different subdivisions at the back. All right? What's next? Medyo magmamadali po tayo. Merong Tagaytay commercial property also. Naku. If madalas kayo magpunta sa Picnic Grove, right? Picnic Grove or papunta sa Highlands, Tagaytay Highlands. If you happen to pass by Santa Rosa Silang, it's called Santa Rosa Tagaytay Highway. Okay. Instead of turning right, papunta dun sa busy side, the busier side of Tagaytay, you turn left. And before you hit Picnic Grove, there is Java Jazz, which happens to be right beside the Our Lady of Perpetual Help. Java Jazz is one of the coolest. Nalungkot ako kasi sarado na siya. And a friend of ours owns Java Jazz as well as the property. But nanakam ako kasi mas masarap yung pagkain dito at masarap yung kape. But it's not there anymore, but the existing structure is still there. So if you're thinking of retaining it as it is, on this floor, which is the road floor, you already have a restaurant space. Then on the left side, ito yung dating museum, mini museum for the artists in Tagaytay and Cavite. And then when you go downstairs, that's where the kitchen is. That's where yung mga transient homes or rooms are located. And at the back of the property is a good 300 square meters of tanim. Diba? So if you are a property developer thinking of a location wherein you want to develop a multi-story building that's overlooking yung Taal volcano, it's possible. Um, I will talk to you. I'm excited to talk to you about the prospects of this property because it really has a lot of prospects. So how much is it? Okay, it's 500 square meters. It has a frontage of 12 meters. Its selling price is 20 million. But again, I got a call before I presented all these listings to you guys, and it's down to just 18 million gross. This is up for grabs if you have been looking for a Tagaytay property to develop into your rest house, into a into your Airbnb, into your mixed use building. This is it. Not on the busier side of Tagaytay, but on the medyo quiet side, but you also have the picnic grove in the highlands on that side. Okay? Ngayon, okay, number 9, dun naman tayo sa residential properties. Kung napapansin nyo, no, all of those 8 are commercial properties because our partner, KingCong Realty, specializes in commercial properties both for lease and sale. But we do have mangilan-ngilan na good properties also na residential, pero for development din siya. And so what's that? We have an Antipolo residential lot. It's a house and lot, but we call it now a lot because I'm pretty sure that you will demolish already the small house that's sitting on the property. So going Sumulong, which is this white road over here, you see a Centro Mall on the right, di ba? Centro Mall is one of the biggest malls in Antipolo along Sumulong, and then just a couple of meters, there's Francisville subdivision on the left. So you make a left to Francisville, and then you'll see this very wide of a frontage of a property. Kasi parang 25 meters yung frontage, 25 meters to about 30 meters pa nga. It's very, very nice once you go inside. Meron pa siyang swimming pool. There used to be a small swimming pool that has this house has been vacated for more than 20 years. So it's up for redevelopment. If you're looking for an Airbnb that you want to develop, if you're looking for a rest house for your family, uso din yung dividing it into smaller spaces. You build the townhouse. Bakit? Because of the very wide frontage. You can make a 5-door townhouse given its shape and reasonable price of 12 million negotiable. You can have this. You can have this. Just call us. 0916-166-6234. Right. Next one. Very close to my heart is Amparo Subdivision Lot because well, it's owned by the family. So it's Amparo is where? If you're going to San Jose del Monte, you pass by SM Fairview, you pass by Ala Terraces on the right side, and you turn right into that yellow road going to San Jose del Monte. And then yung entrance dun sa mga nagbabike, yung La Mesa Nature Reserve is here on the right. And then after that, there's a Petron going into Amparo Subdivision. One of the biggest subdivisions in the area. And it means a lot. Like it means it has a lot of space. And when I talk about space, yan, topographical view. Di po ba puro puno ang nakikita nyo dyan? Kasi yan ang hinahanap ng mga tao ngayon. People need space, especially during this pandemic. Later on, I'll mention one of the lessons we've learned, that we need more breathable spaces, right? And it has 20 meters of frontage. Again, when you have that wide of a frontage, you can buy it and then develop it into townhouses. how many? Four or five, depending on how wide you want to give the townhouse tenants or the townhouse buyers. So very low price of 9 million pesos only. All right, there you go. We already have 10 down and we have another 10 more to go. And I'm running out of time, but we have lessons to learn. And lesson number 2 of our 1-year anniversary for Realty Realities is, though there was a slowdown in real estate due to the pandemic, there are always bright spots in real estate. And one of those is data and logistics. And that was mentioned in season 2 by Mr. G. Espinosa of CBRE. Now, and there's also the rise of horizontal suburban living, like the Amparo subdivision, like the Antipolo, living in the south, yung mga Cavite, and up north, like Bulacan, your Pampanga, of Manila, diba? Because we are already tired of the congested Manila. That's why people have started moving out of the Manila to these places. And that was mentioned to us by Mr. Michael Macolo of KMC in season 1. So let me take a break for a bit, and then we'll just run through quickly the 10 other top listings of KingCong Realty as soon as we get back from our commercial break. So break muna tayo. A good Saturday afternoon to everybody again. Nagulat ba kayo? Yes, kagulat-gulat because it's the TNC 2.0, the second anniversary of what channel? The new channel. At ano nga ba yung the new channel na yan? Pakita nga natin what different programs do we have. It's a live stream platform that showcases different programs. And it's really up to your liking. But I tell you, visit our Facebook page, which is the new channel, or hashtag TNC now, so that you can see the description of these different programs. Kagabi, or the other night ba yun? Nagpatikim yung YOLO. You know, if you're looking for a program that talks about mga batas, mga laws, then it's YOLO. If you're looking for good finds in terms of mga things to buy, there's the marketplace, diba? And a host of other programs. There's also Win Within. There's also COVID stories. Mine is Realty Realities. If naliligaw pa lang kayo sa stream today, Realty Realities talks to us about the different things under the sun about real estate here in the country. We feature properties, we feature developers. We also talk to professionals in the sales industry so that people like you, if you're a broker and agents, learn from it. And we learn it too. We learn from it too. So Realty Realities is Saturdays 4 p.m. But right now, it's also our first year anniversary. That's why we're featuring 10 na lang. The 10 top listings of our partner, KingCong Realty. But bago dyan, would like to thank everybody for watching this episode, and would like to thank also very special ang Robinsons Land Corporation, ang offices, no? And also www.spaceformybiz.com, which is where KingCong Realty as well as Realty Realities post our commercial listings. So the ones that we're mentioning here, some of them will be there, but not all. Not all. So you have to listen up. If something strikes you when we mention it now, please take a picture of that property or put in the comment section, mine. Mine, Congressional Avenue, 6,000 square meters. Mamaya, ito, papaspasan natin yan because we're running out of time. Alright? But, sabi naman natin, pasalamat tayo sa dalawa who posted their shoutouts. And one of them is Miss Julia Roberts. Yes, si Miss Julia Robillos, who's watching us from Club Punta Fuego. Ma'am, I'll just let you choose which of these scents you want, no? So we're giving out 5 WJH Home and Body Essentials, care of WJH Home and Body Essentials, to those who just want to say hello to us, or to those who want to greet anybody, just post it under the comment section, or Tatlo na? Marami to. 5 to eh. So, meron pa, no? Meron pa. So, I won't read them. I won't read the name. I know, I have to read them. Thank you for watching from Mandaluyong, Miss Celia Jacob. And yung isa sa ating mga co-sponsors at idol sa puppetry, Mr. Juan Lunaria. So all of you get one of those Home and Body Essentials care of WJH. Alright, so what's next? Ito, papaspasan na daw. I was instructed by my director. So we'll work on, if the first 10 were properties for sale, and I tell you those 10 properties were really hot. Tama? All of those properties or most of those properties have rental income already. If you want to buy a property that has passive income, nababayaran yung loan mo or papakitain ka na agad, those were the 10 ones. Or some of them have good potential into making money again for you. So ito naman, if you're a business owner, if you're into franchising, kung nagpa-franchise ka ng let me mention the future sponsors, McDonald's, yeah, Jollibee Food Group. It's a group which has Panda Express, has Jollibee. It has a lot, Chowking, no? Baka naman sa mga ibang shows natin, we can get you as sponsors, if not for Realty Realities. All right? We have tons of commercial spaces for lease na fit yung fast food chains. Ano pa fit? Kasi parang tinitailor fit ko na eh. The next 10, these are 10 mga 1,000 to about 2,000 square meters. So it's really meant for fast food chains as well as kidney dialysis center, di ba? Gas station, if you're already a franchise or thinking of franchising a gas station, ito. Pero bititin ko muna kayo. Lesson 3, kasi business owners tayo dito eh. Karamihan ng mga nanonood, they're into business. And one of our guests sa show is a revenue officer from BIR. And Mr. AJ Gondayo, hello sir, said that income taxes and real estate related taxes like estate tax are important because it is the lifeblood, a good amount sa panggastos ng gobyerno para sa public services na ipinagkakaloob nila sa atin. At kung ikaw ay hindi nagbabayad ng inyong income tax or hindi nagbabayad ng income tax na maayos, hindi nagbabayad ng estate tax na maayos, then it's up for you to reconsider that, because these taxes are meant for the development of the country. These taxes are meant for public services of nakararami na kailangan ng tulong. Alright? 11, Santa Rosa commercial lot for lease. It's not just a lot now because there's a plan for it. If you are going to Tagaytay, you see Paseo de Santa Rosa on the left, which is one of the biggest commercial centers in the area. Across the street is Rose and Grace. That property is about 1,300 or 1,600 ba, sir? Sir Niklos? And it's up for redevelopment. So how does it look like? It looks like this. Niklos, no? Niklos Commercial Center. So it's going to be developed into 3 stories, or was it 2 stories? Elevated yung ground floor, and there are spaces on the ground floor, and there are also spaces on the second floor. Obviously, yung ground floor. Well, the reason why we're already cutting it up, because we're not cutting it up pala, no, KingCong Realty, is because we feel that there can be a major tenant, anchor tenant on the ground floor, which is just 650 square meters. Rent is 1,300 1,300 pesos per square meter. Now, if you are a smaller business, diba? If you're into salons, orange blush, diba? Then there are cut-up spaces. Cut-up spaces of about 60 to 120 yata square meter cuts yung meron dito. So you know the drill. Just get in touch with us if you are looking for commercial spaces in Santa Rosa. All right? What's next? Number 12 is the Buendia commercial lot for lease. I won't give you full details of this Buendia, but I'll show you where it is. It's right across McDonald's. And nandun din ang Pizza Hut. Very busy. Yan siya. Katabi po siya ng BPI right now. So that's the house. Let's just talk to the property owner what you want to do with it. We can turn it into something like if you want to build it into a standalone store for your fast food chain, then you're welcome. Let's discuss. Um, we don't have the lease rates and the exact area, so just get in touch with us if you're interested in a Buendia, commercial lot. Wait. Oh yeah, number 13 is Mackinson's commercial building. That's also for lease. Who goes to Project 6? This property is right beside St. Anne de Beaupré, which is a grade school and high school. One of the biggest private institutions here in Project 6. So merong building dito, which is Mackinson's. The ground floor is already occupied by, tama ba ma'am? Shopee. Shopee na, na delivery. And then, the only vacant spaces or floors are the second and third floor. So if you're looking for a call center space, BPOs are up and about again, no, dahil paalis na yung pandemya, the government has regulated people in the BPOs to come back. So that's good space, and you're talking about 300 to 400 square meters of space. If you're into a gym, diba? Boxing gym, that's also possible. You can also fit that in. So if you're just looking for an office space, if you're into co-working spaces, then the third floor or second floor of Mackinson's, which is this Mackinson's building, is good for you. All right. What's our lease rates like? We're talking about 500 per square meter. On the second floor, that's 300 square meters pala siya. And then on the third floor, that's 400. Okay, let's proceed out from Project 6. Let's proceed to Visayas Avenue. Tatlong properties to, so I'll make it pretty fast. So one property is, okay, it's also almost across Cafe Tonyings. Gaano kalaki ito? It is 630 square meters for 400 pesos per square meter. So it has a frontage of about 18 meters. So good for the standalone fast food chain. Next is it's right at the back of this Total. This is Total, which has 35 meter frontage. At the back of this Total has another 1,500 square meters. So ganon kalaki yung property. Now, how much is it? It's being rented out for 400 per square meter. Let's discuss again, because there is a 3-story building at that, the back portion, which is included in that 1,500. If you're looking for a call center business, kung one of the Convergy, Accenture, or one of those BPOs, if you're looking for a data center to develop, you don't need to develop it anymore because there is a structure here. Yun siya. Okay? Now, quickly, there's also it has a frontage of about 20 meter frontage right across Wilcon Visayas Avenue. It's this one. Diba? It already has a house, but if you don't need it, you can demolish it. You can demolish it and put up your own standalone fast food chain. So we're already talking to fast food chains for this space, but since it has not been confirmed yet, kung sinong mauna, which has the right offer, yun ang tatanggapin ng ating property owner. So it's 1,330 square meters. And Wilcon is just across the street. Okay. Are you still there? Are you picking it up? because I'm picking up in speed, no? Dahil we're running out of time. Another one. Ito, ano, we've been working on this project for quite some time now. It's a Congressional Avenue commercial property. If you listened up earlier and you heard that there's an SM Cherry, ang isa sa mga prime spots again of Congressional Avenue is this commercial center, no? 3 floors, called Circle C. Okay? Right across Circle C is this expanse of 5,500 square meters, which used to be a warehouse, which is now up for lease. It has a very wide frontage of 75 meters. So KingCong Realty does redevelopment plans for big parcels of lots, especially if it's located in a commercial area. And this is it. This is one of those. So we're currently cutting it up. Our redevelopment plan is already with us. And if you have a fast food chain, diba? If you're a franchisee, go get in touch with us and tell your franchisee to meet up with us, or you meet up with us so that we can talk to you about the redevelopment plan. So what's the rate like? Sorry, the 500 square meters has already been taken. The rate is 400 per square meters. We are talking to, I tell you, this is a very hot property. Why? Because the first time around that we've announced that this has opened, we already got LOIs from 4 different companies. So we're currently in studying these proposals of the 4 different companies, pretty much open to accepting some more so that we can gauge kung sino talagang fit dun sa area. All of them are fit right now. Talaga, pag tinignan mo, you have a coffee shop, you have donuts, you have burgers, you have gas stations. But we're looking for the perfect, yung pinaka-perfect dun sa property and pinaka-perfect dun sa residents of Congressional Avenue. Right. Lesson 4 is change your mindset of your ocular. Sino nagsabi nan? Malamang nanonood po siya. We guested engineer Ray Durain on the show, and he says that you don't set oculars or viewings with your clients. Kasi dapat sa phone pa lang, 'di ba, pre-qualify mo na siya before viewing. You already know the requirements of your clients even before showing them your property. You should know the decision maker at dapat pasamahin mo yung decision maker kapag mag-viewing ka. At eto pinaka-bonus. Plus, padala ka daw. Padala ka na daw ng cheque. Para kapag nagustuhan nung client yung property at malamang magugustuhan niya dahil pre-qualify mo na siya, meron ka ng pang-reservation fee. At most often than not, if a person already puts a reservation fee, he gets that property. Para when you show the properties, hindi lang siya viewing, kundi closing. Right. Okay. Direct, last na tayo. Mabilis. Angeles, Pampanga, commercial lot for lease. Okay. Again, another redevelopment. How big is it? This is how wide it is. Naku, mga gas station franchisees, yung mga gas station contacts natin. Call me. 5,290. Yung frontage, wow, has 180 meters. Only for 200 per square meter. So call us, text us, because so that we hindi pa namin ginagawa yung redevelopment plan, we can incorporate your business in this redevelopment plan. Oops! Huwag kayong aalis dahil meron din tayo sa Boracay. At kung kayo ay naghahanap ng long-term lease, kasi mas gusto nung family that's owned by a family corporation, this 2,000 or 2,500 square meter property, beach front, they want it long-term lease. Sir Jed, Liana, no, yung mga talking to industries, talking to big developers, if they want a long-term lease of this property that's titled, already. That's in Station 1, in between Station 1 and Station 2. Pero nasa Station 1 siya, right beside Sea Wind, one of the oldest but well maintained na napakagandang property or resort sa Boracay. It's right beside Sea Wind. Ito yung property. All right? So, what are the details? Oh, ano pala? 3,500. 1,500 of it is beachfront, and then there's a road at the back which connects it to the 2,000 square meter, which you can do for more rooms, no? Pwede rin siya for a commercial development. How much is it? Mahal sa Boracay, so it's 1,000 per square meter. Okay, meron tayo number 18, Manggahan, Pasig. If you're looking for a parking lot for the bank clients, yung mga naghahanap dyan ng mga foreclosed vehicles, no? Or if you have car dealership contacts who are looking for parking lots, Manggahan, Pasig. Ganito siya. So, yung last tenant was, wala yung picture. The last tenant shows yung Honda cars used to park here, but they've vacated this spot already. So if you are looking for a 6,500 square meters of parking lot for your buses, for your machineries, dun sa mga teammates ko na into construction equipment, this is a good parking lot for that. Number 19, SLEX West Service Road Commercial Property for Lease. It's right at the back of this Uni Oil gas station. Yun po siya, yung may puno nun. No, how big is it? It's only 1,500. So if you're looking for parking space, again, for your buses, for your taxis, for what have you, for your equipment, it's for 300 per square meter. Or if your fast food chain or your fast food business is also interested, your restaurant is also interested to lease the space, pwede. It's at the back of Union. Last but definitely not the least, direct, is this Pedro Hill Santa Ana commercial property that's right across the Our Lady of the Abandoned, in the historical town of Santa Ana. So, it's this property, ano siya? Santa Ana is on the right side, and then this used to be a Uni Oil office, no? But they've already vacated the space. The front portion will be leased to one of the major fast food chains in the country, while there is a driveway leading to the back portion. And I am calling out to our friends in CBRE. I'm also calling out to our friends in Jones Lang, Lasal, JLN, Santos, Knight Santos? Did I say it correctly? If you have clients who are looking to develop data centers or BPOs, medyo mahina si King Kong doon, I need your help. It has a 4,900 less the 1,700. So it's about 3,000, diba? 3,000 plus of a lot that's being used as a parking lot. It's a very good alternative to your Mandaluyong spaces, to your Makati spaces, which is just 10 minutes away from those two areas that I've mentioned. And then it's right beside Our Lady of the Abandoned. It's also beside McDonald's, Jollibee, the Palengke ng Santa Ana, the Save More. So it's ripe for the picking for a BPO or a data center. Ay, baka nagkamali itong rate na to. Ang mura lang eh. Baka mali ito but we'll go check on it. But still, it's very, very competitive. In fact, you'll find it cheap compared to your Mandaluyong and Makati spaces. So get in touch with King Kong. Yeah. Last slide for our second year TNC anniversary and also the first year anniversary na hindi alam ng karamihan ng tao. It's the first year anniversary of also of Realty Realities. Number 5, property developers have to serve their customers by providing houses that have more open areas for breathability, accessibility by being walkable or bikeable to their offices, to the shopping malls. And that means working hand in hand very closely with your government planners, your local government planners, so that they plan their cities well and be, as what they say in USAID as well as the urban planners, make your city into urban livability cities. And that's care of Professor, my eldest brother, Jay Gonzalez, who were as our last guest last week and is a consultant of USAID. Ha! That's about the time we have for Realty Realities special second year anniversary of TNC edition, where we showed you the featured top 20 and hot listings of KingCong Realty. Sana, no, meron ba nag-mine? Direct, meron ba nag-mine? Wala pa. Since wala pa nag-mine, get in touch with us. Get in touch with us at 0917 166 6234 or 0917-803-2552, or visit us. You know, we also post these listings in Realty Realities. So hashtag Realty Realities on TNC or hashtag King Kong Agency on your Facebook. And you'll see all these 20 hot and top listings of King Kong Realty. Again, that's about the time we have for this afternoon. Maraming salamat for tuning in. And we hope that you give us a call or send us a text so that we can present to you personally all these different 20 listings of King Kong Realty. And again, to our sponsor, Robinson's Land Corporation, maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat din to www.spaceformybiz.com, which is a free marketplace of commercial listings. So kung kayo po ay broker, ahente, or property owner, you can post your own listings here. Or if you want to course it through King Kong Realty, we're all embracing. Just get in touch with us and we will sell your properties not just on Space for My Biz, but also here in Realty Realities. So maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat at mabuhay ang Pilipinas and God bless us all.